Okay, a little bit of a different video for you today as I'm going to do an unboxing of the DJI Avata 2 Fly More combo. And make sure you keep watching to the end to see the footage from my first flight with this drone. I originally got into FPV drones about, I think 5 years ago. I started getting into it, and I'm someone who makes a lot of outdoor videos, outdoor adventure videos in all kinds of beautiful locations, and I use drones a lot as a way to show off those locations, and I'm always looking for things that can kind of allow me to up my game. So when I became aware of FPV as a thing, that seemed like it was going to be the thing for me. But the complicatedness of normal traditional FPV quads put me off because you got to manage all kinds of stuff. And then came along the original DJI FPV, and I thought, perfect, this is going to be the drone for me. But I wasn't happy with the video quality, so that put me off. And then the original Avata came along, and I thought, this is going to be it. This is going to be the thing that lets me get the results I want. But if we're honest, the camera on the original Avata, or Avata, which one is it? Is it Avata or Avata? The camera sucks. It was worse than the camera on any of the DJI mini drones, so I found that anytime I was using it, I also carried my other drone with me, so it was too much stuff, so I didn't use it in the end. But this, the Avata 2, that is a very nice bag actually, look at that, may have solved a lot of those problems. That is quite, I don't think, did the original Avata have a bag? Why is my voice going like that? I don't think it did. Well, I can't remember. I didn't have it anyway if it did. Let's open this up. Yeah, that is a nice bag. Right. Everything wrapped in plastic as we'd expect. Right, let's just dip into the mix. Set that there while we go through each individual item. I think this is going to be, yeah, this looks like the batteries and battery charger. Very nice. I really like DJI's chargers. They're brilliant. Just drop your battery in. Oh, that's different shape of battery. They're thin and tall, whereas the ones for the Avata were sort of flat and chunky. Yeah. Probably actually makes this easier to transport, as it'll fit, you know, easier in a bag. I'll set that there for now. I might move some of this stuff as I bring it out. Right, what else have we got in the bag? What's this? Ooh, this looks like the new motion controller. This is probably my, oh, look at that. That is very nice. It's smaller, I think, than the original motion controller. So this is my favorite part of the Avata system, is this motion controller, because this lets you fly the drone like you're a fighter pilot, and also with zero skills or talent in FPV flying whatsoever, because you pull the trigger for your throttle, and then it has a gyroscope in it, so when you go like that, the drone, when you go like that, when you twist, the drone turns. When you tilt, the drone points up. So you can use this virtually to point like a little reticle when you're flying it. Point it whatever you want to fly at. Pull a trigger and the drone will fly. It's the easiest and probably most fun way to fly if you don't want to have to learn how to fly manual FPV, which is really difficult. I've done it, but I think I enjoy using the controller more. So that's interesting. That's smaller than the original. That's cool. There's more buttons on it as well. There's a little roller here, little clicky roller button. We've got our missile launcher, and then there's a joystick on the top here, and the trigger's slightly different. It's got this extra bit on the top. Cool. That's nice. And it's smaller, which means it's going to be easier to carry around. Lanyard there for the controller. I'll just set that to one side a second. Now the Fly More combo comes with the drone, the motion controller, and 3 batteries, and then the bag. It doesn't come with a standard controller, so that's important to bear in mind. What's this? I've yet to get to the drone. Pretty sure the actual Avata itself is in there somewhere. What's in the bag? What is this? Oh, it's the goggles. I completely forgot about the goggles. Oh, look at these. These are the new goggles. Very nice looking. And you see here and here, those are cameras. This has pass-through video feed. So when you got this on your head, you're blind, you can't see, you can push a button and you will get a video feed from whatever is in front of you. So somebody can't like sneak up on you. Or if you suddenly hear somebody go, hello, you can switch this on and you can see through, you can see while you're wearing the goggles through those pass-through cameras. That's very cool. They seem a little bit more, they seem chunkier, more industrial. They now have the battery on the back here. What's that? Is that like a, oh, that's, oh, cool. That's your tightener. Let me try putting this on. I'll take my glasses off a second. Oh, is that part of it? No, I think that's just a piece of foam. Put this on. Okay. Ah, so this pad here, I thought that looked stupid, but that is actually taking the bulk of the weight. That's genius. That is so clever because, brilliant. Okay, so the older goggles, when you were wearing them, obviously to stay on your face, they have to press against part of your face. So they're pressing sort of against, you know, around the edges of your eye socket, top of your cheekbones, and they have to press quite hard to stay on. This is transferring that pressure point to your forehead. So this, your forehead's bone, it's solid, it's not really in the way. So that's clever. So it presses there, so the lower part sort of more feels like it's hanging there. It's not pressing on your face the same way. I like that. Wow, I really like that. Yeah, you can see you got padding on here and you got padding along the top there. That is quite clever. And it's also got knobs on the bottom here if you're a glasses wearer. Well, first of all, you can slide these in and out, and that will change the interpupillary distance, which is how far wide your eyes are apart, so you can adjust that. And then there's diopter settings that you can change to adjust for your eyesight. And I'm assuming these will come with, the previous ones did, you can get prescription drop-in lenses. So if you wear glasses like me, and you don't want to wear contact lenses every time you're using the goggles, or if the diopters don't quite do it for you, you can sometimes get prescription lenses that you can drop in. And I'm assuming there will be a set of those somewhere in the accessories. Let's see, what else we got? We'll get to the drone in a second. Let's just look up and see what's in here. Aha! Yeah, I was right. Okay, so top part of this pouch, we got charging cables, we got spare propellers. There's an instruction manual. And then this little packet here, this has got the interesting goods in it, because this, if I'm looking correctly through there, yes, excellent. This has got an extra, what's that? It's an extra pad for that forehead pad, as well as what looks like it's an extra corrective lens that you can put over the top. So I'm guessing I could get my glasses prescription put in these, and then they would go in there. I'll figure this all out later. You were able to do it with the last one, so I'm assuming you'll be able to do it with this one. So put that to one side, and let's actually get this drone out and take a look at it. So I like the original Avata, but I enjoyed how it flew, but I just didn't like the video quality. Oh, this is interesting. How'd it go in here? I think like 60% of this video is just me trying to figure out how to get the packaging open. Oh, looks a lot more different in person than it did in the pictures compared to the original. That is, look, it's a lot sleeker than I thought than the original. Like you can see the ducts on the props; those are they look like they're much narrower, which means the wind isn't going to affect it as much because narrower profile here. This whole thing looks a lot more aerodynamic, and I think that's reflected. I think this can fly it up to 60 miles an hour, whereas the original Avata, I think it was around 45, something like that. Let's see. There's my third battery in the back. Yeah, I really like this updated design. Cool. And then we've got our new, which I'm interested in, our new updated camera on the front there. And that camera, finally, is a much bigger sensor. The sensor in that is a 1/1.3 inch sensor, which is exactly the same size as sensor, and I'm assuming possibly the same sensor as you get in the DJI Action 4. And the Action 4 produces fantastic video quality, so I think this should too. And yeah, there we go. That is absolutely everything that you get with the Fly More combo kit. Now, the one thing I might want to add to this, and you might want to add to this, would be a normal controller. You need the normal controller if you, like a standard, 2-stick controller. You'll need that if you want to fly manual, and you'll need that if you want like a more traditional style flying experience. But okay, I'm gonna go set everything up, and then I'm gonna take it outside for a first quick flight. The motion controller will probably get most of you a lot of the way, and I'm going to start off by just using the motion controller. I will be making a video about this that will probably not be out for a while, because when it comes to drones, I like to take my time testing them and flying them. So there will eventually be a video here about this drone. So if you have any questions or anything you want to know about this, maybe ask them down in the comments, and then I can try and address some of those in that future video. But thanks for watching this. Hopefully that gave you a little bit of an insight into what is in the box, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye.